Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast, Season 3, Episode 42. I'm Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo.
Sean Collard's in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now.
And we also got your boy, Chloe. What up, Chloe?
What's up, guys?
Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast. We are here. We are live. It is snowing outside. But before we get into the podcast, I'm going to start it like we always do. And that's with what we wore on feed today. I'm taking my time. Do you like that, guys?
I love it.
I'm bringing out my inner late show host. So deal with it. So let's start with what we wore on feet on the other side of the table. Chris, let's start with you.
Well, tonight I wore some Yeezy 750. It is the gray and gum sole.
Very nice.
I don't know where the light is. There you go.
It's around.
definitely not in front
they
of my
look
face.
good right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very cool. I was wearing lower Yeezys, like lower cut Yeezys, before coming to the pod, but my feet got cold.
Oh, okay.
So I said, I need a boot type of shoe. And what I was wearing my Adidas scarf. So I was like, I need some Adidas. I don't know if. Oh, yes, I do have some high cut ones. Busted them out.
Bam.
Nice. Bam.
So,
Were your feet warm?
Yeah.
Warmer?
Maybe it's a mental thing, man. I don't know. There's no fur in them.
man, look
so
at
whatever.
look at the heat here.
Yeah.
Your feet got to be warm. I like your wear. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very brave of you to do that in this winter conditions we had today.
Yes.
Sean,
Yes.
what'd you wear on feet today?
Well, I also needed a boot type shoe.
Oh, okay.
A boot?
So I wore boots instead. But because I was not brave to wear these in the snow, but I did wear these to work today. So I brought them into the podcast to show, but I did not. I wore boots to the podcast. Long story short.
Yeah.
So I wore my Win Like 96 Air Jordan 11s from last year.
And when you set that on the table before we started recording, I said, wow, those are actually really, really nice.
They're pretty flashy.
Yeah.
I wore them to work, so a lot of people were freaking out. We had a holiday party for all our students at school today,
cool.
so these are my
freaking out.
Christmas sneakers.
Oh, that's
I get
good.
you.
I like that.
I get that.
Yeah.
So how come
Because
you
they
don't
have
wear
the
them in the
icy-
snow, Sean?
Today was the first day I wore them, so I will wear them in the snow eventually, but
Ooh.
not on the first day.
Oh, today
Is
was
it-
on DS Day.
On DS Day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it to delay the yellowing of the outsole?
No, I'm not a big
It's
fan. I mean,
inevitable.
I've been wearing more my sneakers in the snow lately, but not these ones today.
You're just like,
Not on the first wear.
No.
So to work, you wore boots, and then
I
you
wore
put them
boots
on?
at changed at school.
Change it
Was
out.
That's fine.
Was
That's
part of that because you knew you were driving and you didn't want to crush it?
Oh, yeah.
There's
a little?
that, yeah, and it's just the floor mats in the winter and
Yeah.
snow and all that crap. So
Nasty.
I mean, I could clean them up after, but there's like salt everywhere. And
Nasty.
Those clean up really well.
yeah, they do. Yeah.
11s?
Yeah,
I
back
love
in
it.
the day, those were my boots.
Yeah.
Well, the patent leather
Understandable.
really kind of protects.
Yeah.
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 Very
So
protected.
And super easy to clean.
so
Yeah.
how many games did they win in '96, Sean?
72.
Well,
72.
then why did they make a shoe called the 7210?
Because they have to do things to sell sneakers.
Well.
And so that was the.
Ouch.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Win Like 96, I don't know. It's a red sneaker. I don't know. They could have called it Bulls 11s.
Bulls over Broadway.
Oh,
They
my
should
God.
use that
Remember
name.
those?
Oh,
yes.
wait, they did.
Oh, wait, they did that already. Yeah. So,
that
yeah.
shoe.
If my voice sounds extra deep tonight is because I'm getting over Mike's cold. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can thank this
Awesome.
guy right here.
Awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm still feeling a little under, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks
So
because
this
you
is
were
what
sick.
you have to look forward
You were
to.
sick a week before I was.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So
shit.
it'll end eventually.
Now, good.
Hopefully
Good to know.
before Christmas.
Yes.
And you'll
It's
be
fine.
good to go.
I'm okay. I'm not getting sick because I don't believe in sicknesses.
Well, let me lick the microphone for
I don't
you.
believe in being.
Or he can lick your
I don't believe in the
microphone.
flu. No.
I refuse to believe in the flu. It just
Flat Earth
won't
no.
happen.
Yeah.
Chloe, you like those?
I like them a lot. Now, Do you lace them all the way up to?
I do, yeah.
Yes, up
Yeah.
to there.
Good call.
Actually, when I took them off, I unlaced them up the top one.
Unlace the top
Unlace
one so you could tuck behind.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a
when
tucker.
you wear them, you lace them just up to there.
No.
All the way up.
When I
All the
wear
way.
them, I lace them right to the top. But when I took them off, I pulled them all the way out so I could get my foot out easier. Like I unlaced the first hole. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Do you
I
not wear
usually-
them
yeah,
laced?
Yeah.
pardon me.
Do you wear them all the way laced?
you
I
wear them
wear them
loose,
all
right?
the way up, but
Yeah.
I do like a little knot on the top.
Yeah.
Just
So
let
they're
the
a little
shit
bit looser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. That makes sense. And with that, Chloe.
Shit, I really like them.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think they're
thank you.
nicer in person. I think it's
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree. They
You
were
like it?
nicer in person when I got them.
Yeah.
and when the yellows, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's gonna look so dope.
What, like 10 years?
I wonder if we could speed the process.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could. I'm sure you
Chloe,
could.
get on the mic.
Get on the microphone.
He's baffled by the Win Lake 96s. He can't be near the mic.
Yeah.
He's-
Possibly.
he might say something he might regret. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Chloe, what'd you wear on feet today?
I wore some Yeezy Sesames
Sesame.
350s.
Very nice.
And yeah, I was brave today in this weather.
Yep.
And I walked like on the heels,
Mm-hmm.
avoiding that slush. And they're great. I love them.
Yeah.
call.
So when you got out of the car, I honestly believed they were Octretan. Maybe it's because it's dark outside, and
It's a pattern on the pants.
I don't know, man. But
the
I
pleats.
thought you were wearing Oxford-tan, and that's what you said too, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They 100% look like Oxford tans when you
Yeah,
get out of the
yeah,
car.
Crazy. If I wore Oxford
Like,
tans.
there's like a couple centimeters of snow on the ground right now, so maybe that was covering up what we couldn't see, the gum sole on this.
Yep.
And I didn't even look at the booty, so
Yep.
you'd be able to see that little stripe of gum.
I love 'em.
Uh-huh.
Great
Yeah.
colorway.
True that.
I like that
what's the
colorway.
one that came after this?
This is the last
That's
one.
the last one.
This was the last one.
Salt
Oh,
was
okay,
after
okay,
this,
okay.
technically.
Oh,
Salt
yeah,
500.
Yeah, definitely the one to get.
Yeah,
I guess.
Very nice. Oxford
This-
tan
so-
esque.
Last week I mentioned that I lost the second order.
Yeah.
It came in.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Very
And
nice.
I think that helped with me unde-essing them right away and wearing them.
Ah.
And
How so?
they're a great shoe.
Why did it help?
Just knowing that I have a backup in case I do fuck them up.
I gotcha.
That's a good
Okay,
call.
I get that.
Very good call.
I love it.
Yeah.
Goes really well with fits.
It's a very good colorway to go with pretty much anything, right?
Yeah.
You can wear black, denim. Denim probably look really good with this.
Denim like a jean?
Denim like a jean.
Okay, gotcha.
Like a nice quality stack denim,
Uh-huh.
possibly. Yeah. Guys, on feet today, I
Oh,
wore.
yes. Yes.
It's kind of
Very
nice. We got a
nice.
little Yeezy. We
Very
got a
nice.
little
Nice.
Jordan brand.
Oh,
You know, today I broke
I
out
love
the
it.
Black Cement 3 2018
Beautiful.
Very
edition.
nice. Very nice. I love that shoe. I love it in its new state.
yes,
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
too.
It,
Very cool.
as you could see, I haven't really worn it that much,
Yeah.
but definitely a staple to have in your collection. We talked about that in like many, many podcasts ago before this even dropped. Like,
Yeah.
this is definitely going to be one of those shoes that is essential to a collection.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the way you lace them, but I know we've had this discussion before.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole Jumpman and
Yeah.
the 3, it's very weird. But yeah.
That's okay.
Poor Mike. Poor Mike.
Sorry.
No, I'm just what? It's an opinion.
Different strokes, different folks, people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What, you lace them all the way up?
No, I tuck behind the tongue.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tucker,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
Tuck.
Yeah.
But you go to the
no,
top
I
eyelid?
go right to where Mike did, the third eyelet on the before the tongue,
Uh-huh,
right there,
uh-huh.
and then I tuck it behind the tongue.
Well, I
So you're
prefer
like
Mike's way more than your way.
well, nobody asked you your opinion.
You're
but-
like a
No,
like
no,
a
no.
this
I'm
kinda
just
deal?
giving it
Oh.
to you.
You're like a that kind of deal.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
yeah. That's
no,
me.
no
This
bueno.
is the way
no bueno.
Uncle
no
Scott
bueno.
laces his Jordan.
I don't like
Ah,
either of
they're
them.
Okay,
Yeah,
how do you
yeah.
lace
Well,
them?
listen, both you
How do you-
motherfuckers.
I lace them.
You're all wrong.
So I do the factory lace, and I just let them.
Dangle.
Oh, I definitely don't like that one.
But I ultra dangle.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of lace
You guys
to hang,
need to
man.
see what's going on
No,
YouTube.
no.
Look
no.
at the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
See what's
yeah.
on.
No, that's no good. Oh, what the heck, man?
I fucked up the.
Yeah.
What was
the
your
whole
term,
list.
Chris?
Yeah.
No bueno.
No
No
bueno.
bueno.
No. Yeah.
Oh man, now I gotta relace.
Speaking of quality.
Yes.
I noticed that Mike was wearing a black T-shirt. I am wearing a black T-shirt, and Sean is kind of wearing a black T-shirt. He is,
I am.
but there's
I'm wearing quality underneath my black T-shirt.
Yeah. But then Mike, to break the black T-shirtness,
I
put
had
on
to.
put on
I had
his
to.
plaid, his blue plaid,
My blue plaid.
the plaid that I don't have yet that I really want.
The blue one?
Yeah,
But I don't
want
have
it.
the red one.
Yeah,
They sold out of the red so fast.
yeah, yeah.
I got them both. Suckers.
Dang, man. And so I'm thinking I should pull. I was, you know what?
Pull it out, Chris.
Yeah.
Wait, not like that. I was going to. I was thinking of giving Sean
What?
this hoodie, this quality hoodie. It's
Wait, is this to keep, or is this just because you
To-
want you
to-
don't be 2 black
to
shirts in a
to
row?
to keep.
Sweet, man.
It's called the Crash hoodie.
Oh, that crash hoodie.
The Crash hoodie
I'm feeling those zippers on the
red.
side.
Yeah.
Because Sean, of course, is a big fan of the Chicago
Yes.
Bulls.
Oh, my God.
A red hoodie would go well with probably most of what he has. But dude, I have to break the black T-shirtness, so I think I'm just gonna wear it.
Okay, well, wash
just
it,
gonna
then
wear it.
wash it, and then give it.
Yeah.
Then give it to
hold
me.
on, but I have wait, hold on. Well, I'm gonna wear it.
All right.
Okay, you can throw it on. By the way, guys, don't forget, you can go to quality.com and use our coupon code TSP20. Sign up, get an account, 20% off your orders. It also works on sale items too. And don't forget to hit up their Instagram. Go check it out. You get to see like everyone's fits, how the fits go together at Quality on Instagram. Chris, you're looking pretty good in that hoodie, dude.
I mean, it fits me pretty good, dude.
it does.
Is it an
So-
extra large?
It is.
Okay, perfect.
So I don't want
Listen, then keep the shirt.
Yeah,
You're already
look-
trying to
look,
sell yourself
I
into
can't-
keeping it.
Maybe there's a consolation prize
Ooh.
I can offer
Yeah.
you, sir.
I don't want the T-shirt you're wearing.
No. Like, as much as, yes, you might have enjoyed getting this quality hoodie,
Oh, what's going on?
maybe this might do you some good.
this? What is happening right now? What? Oh no!
Oh my God!
No way! Okay, so Chris just handed me.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
You guys should see this smile.
Wow!
Okay, so for those of you who are listening at home, and you need to go seriously watch the YouTube channel because Chris just handed me a Michael Jordan Bulls baseball, not Bulls. I'm freaking out. So I don't know what to say. Baseball jersey, but from the Barons.
Yeah. With
With 45 on the back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
And-
nuts, man.
Well, I felt like this would be a perfect lead-in
Yes.
for our pickup section.
Ah,
And because I think it's a special pickup session
little
this
bit,
week,
little bit,
a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
I thought Mike,
Yes.
Chloe, and
Yeah.
myself could concede the floor to Sean.
shit.
So we're just gonna get off camera and just let him have the whole table to tell his
Oh,
story.
shit.
Oh damn!
What do you think? I think.
I like
think
it.
so. I like that.
I
Okay, we're
like
just
it.
gonna get up 2 seconds.
Hey,
2
Sean.
seconds.
Wow.
You got this.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
So-
thank you very much for the jersey, Chris. This is incredible.
You're welcome.
Yes. I'd shake your hand, but I'll give you Mike's cold.
It's not my cold anymore.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
So we're just gonna. There you go.
All right. Do you hand it to me now, or do I just? Yeah. All right. So this was a huge thing. Yeah. I just touched the microphone, Mike. I apologize. It buzzed. So you guys probably, if you're watching at home, can see what I'm holding here and probably know what it is. But something very cool happened for me and for actually all the members of the OG support group that I'm a part of. And what that thing is, so I'll go back to where it started, and I apologize for being a little bit vague, but I have to protect someone's anonymity at the brand. But so a few weeks ago, someone from Jordan Brand actually reached out to me and said he'd like to get me and all of the OG support group guys a pair of the Concords, the gifted the Concords. He wasn't 100% sure he could make it happen. But he said he's going to do his best, and what my task was actually to go discreetly get everybody's email addresses and shoe sizes, without them wondering what the hell I'm asking for their addresses for. So I kind of, luckily because it's kind of the season, I just reached out to my guys individually and said, I just want to get a little something out to you guys. So could you send me your email address or your home address? So luckily not one of them questioned it, and they just assumed I was going to give them a Christmas card or something like that, or a holiday something or other. So long story short, so I gathered everybody's email addresses, and I scoured their. I kind of knew their shoe sizes, but I went through their Instagram pages just to be sure. I got all their shoe sizes, sent them off to this guy at Jordan Brand, and he said, "Okay, no promises, but don't tell them anything because I really can't. I think I can make it happen, but I'm not 100% sure." And then this was like back at the middle of November, and so just this past Wednesday, so you're gonna be hearing this on Saturday, so a week ago Wednesday, I hadn't heard from him at all, and then out of nowhere he said I got a text from him saying I pulled off the miracle, and he sent me a picture of the wrapped shoe boxes on a table in a warehouse at Jordan Brand that were all ready to be shipped out. It was really cool. So I immediately, literally, I was on my couch at the end of a long work day, and I jumped off my couch. My wife was like, "What the hell's happening right now?" And so I told her what had happened, that I got in this text, and I showed her the picture, and I'm freaking out. But then I had to hold it in because I couldn't tell anybody. So now I knew this was happening. I had actually written it off. I figured there's no way it's happening. I hadn't heard back from. I actually sent this person a happy Thanksgiving text messages just to kind of see if I could start a conversation. Where are we at with this thing? And I got ghosted. So I thought either he's trying to avoid me because it couldn't happen, or maybe he knew it was going to happen and he didn't want to let on the surprise. So anyway, long story short, I got the text message, and then so that was a Wednesday, and then he told me that all of the shoes were going to arrive to the different guys through it, and the guys are all across the U.S. One of our guys, Zane, is in Edmonton, Alberta, here in Canada. But we got guys in Arizona and California and Chicago, so it's all over the place. But they were going to get there on Friday before the Concord release on Saturday. So, crazily enough, Zane and I, two guys in Canada, got our pairs the very next day. Like less than 24 hours later, there were boxes at our door, and everybody. That was a Thursday. And everybody else was still waiting for their pairs next day. Well, not waiting for the pairs. I was waiting for them to get their pairs. Couldn't wait for their reactions. So then Friday came, and then it was madness. Because they all thought they were getting a Christmas card from me or something, and one after another throughout the day, freaking all cap text messages. What the hell's happening? What's going on? What did you do? How did this happen? So it was honestly one of the best. I was actually more happy for my guys on the OG support group than I was for myself, because listening or reading their reactions was friggin' priceless. It was so. Again, we all got gifted the Air Jordan 11 Concord, and I'm gonna show you guys. So yeah, again, one after another. The worst part though was there was one guy in California who. We were all waiting for this one guy. Everybody, there's 7 of us, and all but one of us had gotten our packages. And then one guy, Seth, Soul to Soul on Instagram, he was like, he finished work. He said, "Where?" I said, "Where?" I tell you, "Well, I just want to see if you got your packages. Should be arriving today from me." Ha ha ha. And I'm gonna go to my uncle's after work. I'm gonna have dinner. I'll take my time, get home. Fine. Now at this point, everybody knows the story except for Seth. So we're all like freaking out because we can't talk to each other in our group chat on Instagram because we can't give it away because for the one person who hasn't gotten it yet. So he leaves his uncle's, says, "I'm leaving my uncle's. I'm just going to stop for some ice cream on the way home." There's Mike's cold again. Long story short, he gets it. We all get it. We're all freaking out. We're all celebrating in the group chat. And so everybody opened up. Everybody starts sharing their pictures, and can I just start showing with you guys want to join me, or do you want to? So it's actually the shoes themselves obviously are the same as the retail pair, but they came wrapped in this sort of Concord. Or it was a black wrapping, and it had this Concord ribbon around it, and it had said so. It's a little gift tag there. It says "To Sean from Jordan Brand," which is very cool. And then I got a little note here. It said, "Sean, thank you for your continued support and storytelling from Jordan Brand." Also very dope. sorry, Chloe. Sorry, we're all getting sick. And then it has this "For the love of the game" or love the game 45 card, and then the whole thing about Jumpman on the back. And then, but my favorite part of this was the shoes themselves came in these friggin' dust bags, man, that are so dope. So they're black dust bags with a Concord 45 on one.
Nicest bags I've seen.
Right?
Holy.
You can take that.
Thank
Very
you.
cool.
And the other one's just a black dust bag with the Concord Jumpman on it.
It's just
Just a black Concord. Yeah. And so these are my Concords, man, from Jordan Brand. Yeah. So that I thank you a million times over. I've thanked the person. I've thanked Jordan Brand a million times, and we were just all so blown away because we honestly, when we started the OG support group, we never expected anything. We just thought, well, we'll just put some stuff out there, and whatever happens. And so for something like this to happen 2 years later is pretty friggin' crazy. So we're really psyched about it, and thank you, Jordan Brand.
It's like one crazy story. Like, it's a really cool story, and I think the fact that we know you and we kind of got to know a couple of the OG support group guys off Instagram, that it's someone that we know that this happened to. It's amazing. Like, wow.
Oddly enough, that's how I felt about all the other guys in the group getting it. I'm like, I can't believe I know guys that got gifted, and I was one of them. But it was like, I was so happy for them to because they really do. Honest to God, not one of them feels entitled to anything. They don't feel like they deserve anything from any brand, or so for them to actually be rewarded for the work that we put in on the OG support group pages, it was really special. So it's cool.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, it's so. Let's say you getting a pair of Concords, we're like, yeah, that makes sense. That's very cool. But the fact that they coordinated for all of you to get a pair.
All 7, yeah.
And like everything's personalized, like to...
We do have one guy in our group, Nike Stories, who's Drew Hemmel, who goes by Nike Stories. And he's newer to our group, but he had already gotten gifted a pair by Jordan Brand also at an event in New York City a few weeks earlier. So... the person who contacted me said, we'll get you the other 7 guys because we just gifted this other guy the same shoes. I felt bad leaving him out, but it was just the kind of, they figured, I guess, the easier way to do. We're not going to give them 2 pairs of the same shoe. So, So it was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's complaining.
No one's complaining. No. He was cool with it. He was all
totally.
good. Yeah. He understood totally.
Very nice. So I if I were in your place, I would keep this pair on ice.
Oh, for sure,
right?
yeah. Well, luckily, I won a raffle at Foot Locker, so I have a second pair, so I will be wearing that pair.
Very
nice.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Way to pop your Concord cherry.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that was the other thing, right? I've told the story on here many times, or a couple times, that this is actually my first pair of Concords.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's crazy, yeah. So my first pair of Concords in 23 years ever, since the first one released, has been gifted to me by Jordan Brand. It's just
one of the most iconic too.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I got a question for you now.
Yes.
I want you to be as honest as possible. So we've heard the story of this now, the Concord being gifted to you by Jordan Brand. And we've heard the story of the Jordan 3, your very first Jordan, being gifted to you by your grandma.
That's true.
Ooh.
I didn't know where you're going with that. I thought you were going to say which one's better, the gift from Adidas that I got or the gift from Jordan Brand that I got.
Well, no. It was
a gift is a gift, Chris. What am I going to say?
Yes. So which of the two? You know what? You enjoy both gifts.
Yes,
right?
I enjoy both gifts. Yes.
So much appreciation.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Very
man.
happy for you.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Bravo, man.
Thank you.
Dude.
Merci beaucoup, as they say here in Quebec.
And shout out to the OG support group guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks. Yes,
Definitely.
my guys. Yeah.
I love how they both came in individual dust bags.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the release that just came out did not come
Nope.
out.
Did
with
not.
these.
Only the gifted pairs came with that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really love that ribbon too.
Yes.
Like
yeah,
the
I'm keeping
purple-
that, man.
The Concord ribbon.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Did you keep
that was
the
wrapped
wrapping
around the
paper?
box. I did, of course.
Atta
Of course.
boy.
And the thing was, I actually I switched lids. I'm not gonna lie. I switched lids because they glued the wrapping paper onto the box on one end of it. So I tried so hard to get it off very carefully.
What a faux pas.
But in the end, it was like, I even got a heads up from the person. And he's like, listen, I'm hearing that the glue is like really stuck to the box. So.
I'm sorry.
And it was so it ripped a bit of the box off at the top, but
if anyone's gonna pull that kind of move, Jordan Brand's
Yeah,
allowed to, right?
I guess
right.
you can do it. No
that's
problem.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Dude.
cool.
Yeah,
So
thanks,
cool.
thanks, guys.
So
Very
happy for
cool.
you.
Thank you very much, guys.
It's very true. We've said it on the podcast before. One person in the squad wins, the whole squad wins.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
So-
I'll take these the first week. Thanks.
Sure.
We can rotate them
they're
every week.
Community concourse.
Communal,
There you go.
Communal concourse.
Communal Concords. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks,
So
boys.
when we were off
Yeah.
watching him unbox this, I sent you my address.
Awesome.
Yeah, just hit that forward button, please.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sorry, Jordan Brown. We have a late entry with the addresses. You guys ship out another pair.
Oops.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, the list
Very
is,
cool.
the list
Very
is
nice.
getting longer, guys.
This is possibly we're almost at the end of the year episode,
Almost.
but I think this possibly has to take the pickup of the year.
Pickup
still.
of
Well,
2018.
for me,
Has
for
to
sure,
be.
it is. For me, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. No question.
Definitely.
And you'll be able to hear about all our favorite pickups coming up in our year-end episode that we are going to be doing. So keep your eyes and ears open for that.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Yeah.
But guys, let's talk about what's been flooding our feeds lately.
Wait, I have a pickup. Sorry.
Oh.
It's not a. Maybe we should.
Wait, I have a
cleanse-
pickup too.
We should cleanse our palate with some flooding our feeds and
Okay.
then do our other pickups later.
We could do that too.
I think
Spread
so.
it out a little bit.
you
can
can't
do that
follow
too.
this.
All right. So, Chloe,
Move it.
you wore a 350 V2 to the podcast today. Another 350 V2 going to be re-releasing again. They really like to do that, don't you, Adidas? I'm talking about the 350 V2 Frozen Yellow that is going to be re-releasing. You have more than one pair already.
Yep, I got 2 pairs.
You got 2 pairs. Would you would you triple up?
No.
No?
Nope.
3 is too much.
Yep.
2 is the sweet spot, especially for those. How do you feel about these coming out again, Chris? Do you think it's
I
one and
would've-
done would have been better?
I would have preferred the mic drop theory on this.
Got
pair,
you. I like
right?
that. Mic drop theory.
Mic drop theory would have been much better for this because I don't own a pair, but I don't know if Chloe feels this way, but it kind of diminishes the prestige of the pairs that I would have owned, right?
Yep. Got you.
I'm not too happy about it.
That
but
makes a lot of sense.
whatever.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
That makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Makes the way that I got them, my trade or whatever you want to call
Super
it.
trade.
Kind of dilutes it.
Yeah, just a little notch down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waters it down a little bit.
But it's still okay.
Well, the way you
But-
got them is still hilarious.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
that's an aspect that we did not cover or speak of before. Like we spoke about how reissuing or retroing these shoes, like not even has it been a year? Hasn't been a year.
Hasn't been a year.
No.
Less than a year,
Yep.
right? Within the same year, you release them 2 times. It diminishes the monetary value of
Yeah.
the shoe and your the prestige of having the shoe because you are one of the few that has it.
Yep.
But it also diminishes the work that you did
Yeah,
to
that you put in
try
to get
to
it.
acquire, like the way that Chloe did it.
Yep.
All the work that he put in, you're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally hear that.
Hmm.
It makes 100%, like 100%, well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. That's okay. We'll just move on.
Disregard, like a disregard
Yeah.
of what he did.
Well, just
Yeah.
like it kind of like a lot of people put so much work into getting sneakers that they really, really want.
And imagine, like, I know they don't want to consider resell and all that, but imagine someone paid resell to get a pair,
Yeah.
and then boom, they come back out and it's retail for everyone else.
Well, yeah. I knew someone that paid $1,200 per pair of zebras.
Jeez, okay, the zebra
Right?
back in the
the
day.
zebra
yeah.
back in the day was like, so high up there, and people were willing to pay that cash. But and then they re-release, and they're what retail now? They've come out
Yeah, yeah.
3 times.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Three
But he was
times.
balling hard in them.
Oh, he was balling hard. When
yeah.
he did get them, though, look out,
Well,
world.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. See, they could have either not released the Frozen Yellow,
Yeah.
like this time around,
Mhm.
or just like the Sesame is a new colorway, right?
Yeah, totally. It was
Totally
the last
great shoe.
V2 to come
Like
out.
they could have dropped something else. Yeah,
Yeah, they could have. And they're going
maybe
like
the pepper. Right? They dropped the salt,
salt
and
and a little pepper. I'd be down with that, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm
kinda
sold
cool.
already.
Yeah. On the pepper.
That'd
Yeah.
Let me know when. Hit me
Yeah.
up on that Adidas app. Guys, we'll keep it going with the Yeezy talk because we got Yeezy 700 inertia photos that I've seen, and it looks kind of cool.
Yep.
I like it. 700's the silhouette of a 700 has always kind of got my blood bubbling a little bit, you know. But I don't know. How do you feel? Clothes are like our
It's
easy
really cute.
aficionado.
It's really cute. I like the little pink hits or the pastel pink hits
Pastel?
on heel.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
nice.
really like it. And inertia. Is it a gray? Is it a blue? Is it? It's dope. I think it's dope.
It's probably going to look blue, but it's really going to be gray just
Like a
because
steel gray
that
type
happens.
of thing going on.
Or
yeah.
blue steel.
Oh, I got you. I
Whoa,
got you.
Mike,
I
he's-
think it's called the Tigre.
La Tigre. But yeah, a 700 coming out is always a good thing.
Yep.
You know, I
Good, but I'm not. So look, Wave Runner, great colorway.
Fantastic.
Great. Then the mauve.
the mauve, the mauve.
It's a really good colorway as well.
Great
It
colorway.
does rank to, in my personal opinion, right under the Wave Runner. Wave Runner 1.
Yep.
Mauve 2. Now this Inertia, I don't know if it would rank a 3.
I don't think it would rank
or
a
2
3.
or 3. Maybe it's like lower down the rungs, you know?
I think we're gonna need to see more photos of
colorways.
it, more of its texture and,
Ah,
and
okay.
whatnot. Because
Gotcha.
right now, I think we
It
can't
looks
really
like,
tell
it's
much
like a
just
stock
from that
photo
Yeah.
type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you that.
It would be. I would like to see them step out of their comfort zone and go less monochromatic on some different colorways.
On the
Like the
700.
500s. The 500s are very monochromatic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one color only. That's all you get. I think they should move on to do so much because when you sit down and really look at a 500, there's so many layers on that shoe.
Yeah.
It's just the texture of it is insane. If you put some like crazy colorways on there, I think it would look really, really dope and think it would do a lot.
You know what I find funky? So the Yeezy 350 V2, we could say that, hey man, you guys have put out enough colorways,
Yeah.
right? The 700, they've only been 3. The 500, there's been quite a few colorways,
Four.
right? But they're all very similar,
Yeah.
right?
They're all very like.
So what's happened with the 750? Like people have been asking for more 750.
I agree.
But they're not putting any out.
But
so,
why?
But
That's
no
the
one's
thing.
been asking for more 350 V2s.
Yeah.
But they just
Just keep
throwing them out
coming.
there.
It's true,
So
eh?
I'm like, hey, what's up?
It's because it's the cheapest one.
Ah,
Do you
It's probably the
makes
pair that
sense.
most people could
Makes sense.
go for
True. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
because of the price point. Because that's like double the price. If I'm not
That's true.
mistaken.
It's
Close to it.
expensive.
It was like 450-ish.
450.
Yeah.
Do you think people would be okay with more V2s coming out if they did more out of the box colorways?
Well, those the new ones, the static colorways,
Yes.
they're remixing it where. So I finally understand now where the stripe is, right, on the first V2s. They're taking the fabric that was on the stripe and they're putting on the whole upper, and the whole upper has become the stripe.
So it's kind of
It's
okay,
like a
that makes a lot of
reverse
sense.
thing. Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense. I had no idea about that.
I read sometimes.
Oh, nice, nice, very nice. No, but I like the static colorway too, and it looks like in 2019 we're going to be getting a static V3.
Well,
We'll see. All rumors,
We'll
people,
see.
because Brad
Sean, you
Levin's
live in
coming out too.
2019.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
let
I'm
us know.
all about 2019. Let's bring it on.
Brad Levin's
All right.
2019 question mark. Another
Since you
question
asked
mark.
about 2019, Sean,
Go
Yes.
for it.
Cool Gray 4s.
Yeah.
I heard summer
Rumor
2019.
has it.
Yeah.
Rumor has it.
That's a good release
And
date.
let me ask you this: out of all the retros that have come out, which shoe have you heard the most from people? Like that the people are asking for the most, like a reissue.
For 2019?
No, like just in general. Which shoe?
Oh, yeah,
which
the
Jordan
4.
shoe?
Probably the 4.
Cool Gray 4, Black Cat.
No.
Black Cat would be
No.
dope.
No.
The Cool Gray?
No, I think the black cement 4.
Bread 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Cement 4s.
Yeah.
Yes, people have been asking for one.
Yeah.
Bread 4. Bread 4.
Bread 4.
Cool. I think Cool Gray is probably up
Cool
there. I
Gray's
think.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the non-original colorways. Yeah.
Because there's only been one release
Yeah.
from all time for that shoe.
Yeah. That's true.
As opposed to other colorways of the 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think next year that the Fire Red 4s are coming back with Nike on the back for the first
damn.
time. For the first time since the OG. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
that one and the Cool Gray are the only ones that have not been retroed. Re-retroed.
I mean the original colorway, the Fire Red 4s have come back. It's just the Fire Red,
sorry,
with the
sorry.
Nike Air on the
Yeah.
back, they haven't
Okay,
come back
okay.
since the original.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But there's been the Mars 4. There's been the 2012 retro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not quite the same.
Not quite there.
They're fire reds.
Not quite there. I'm down with a cool gray 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I wasn't a big fan when it came out. They're nice.
Really?
But yeah.
What was it about it? Just the colorway?
I think the yellow threw me off.
It's awesome.
I know.
What the heck?
I find
I'm
that
talking
that's
about,
what kind
man.
of gives
I
it that
apologize.
little bit of
Yeah.
Little
It's
punch.
and okay, that's my issue when I tie them up.
Yeah.
The knot, the bow covers the word flight.
And the yellow
yeah.
flight.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't want to do that. Whatever you guys are doing on the Black Cement 3.
Easy.
So yeah, but definitely. Well, I when I got my Cool Gray 4s, I never wished for a retro of it,
Yeah.
like a reissue of it.
Yeah.
So I bought as many as I could find. I own 3.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
nice.
Three
There you
pairs.
go.
that's nice.
All in
What
worn
year was
state.
that? Was that 2007? Oh, it was 4. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
Been a minute.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
I
Wow.
guess it's a good time
14
to come out
years.
with those then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
been a while.
I might have to call on 514 Restorations at one point because
Hey-o.
the first
Oh.
pair that I'm wearing
Damn.
is there's some separation that's gonna occur.
Oh, yeah. he
Shout
can-
out to
they
brother
can help you
Sean.
out. Yeah.
I need that.
Guys, could you ever see the Toro 4 re-releasing?
Yeah.
In a while. It's still a recent shoe.
2012. 2013. 2013. So it's
2013.
5 years.
5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I find we're getting to that point.
It's not necessary.
No.
I don't
No,
think
it
it's necessary, but I wouldn't be
Do you have
surprised if
one?
it came back.
Hell
I do.
no.
Hell-
I had one. I had 2.
Oh, really?
I got rid of them
Oh.
because
Well, then I'm one up
they
then.
were too red.
And
Who
you're a
wears an
hell no?
all red shoe?
Sean.
I don't know. Crazy people for Christmas.
I picked up a different shoe that day. I was in line, and everyone's like, yeah, Toro, Toro, Toro.
You got the shadows.
I got
Shadow-
Shadows, and I
Shadow
got
ones?
a Air Max 1. I think it was a French camo.
Damn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that whole series is very nice.
Damn.
With Germany, right?
Yeah.
It was there Japan.
Japan, and the 95s.
The Air Max series with all the different types of camo was like very nice. French camo was very nice.
You were there for that Nike stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the Shadows, man.
Yeah. I was lucky. I was in Florida when the Toro 4s released, and they were just sitting at one of the malls. So I wasn't planning on getting them, but again, one of those opportunities arose, so
Yeah.
I got them.
You're there.
And then my brother, speaking of 514 Restorations,
Shout out Sean.
he was lined up for a pair of the Shadows, and he asked me if they would let him get another pair,
Yes.
and they did. So he got me a pair. So I actually got both that day.
Oh,
very good.
so
Thanks to my
cool.
brother.
Shout out to Sean
Yeah.
at
Sean.
514 Restoration.
Mike,
That's right.
So you're a big fan of the all red 4, Mike?
So this was a shoe that when I started to get into sneakers was like I think I need that.
Okay.
I think I need that. And I think that needs to be my first Jordan. And it didn't happen that way. So I've always been wanting a pair.
What
Just to
was
have.
your first Jordan?
It was a pair of Jordan 1 mid Pistons colorway.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Do
bought
you-
them in Vegas.
Do you know where we first saw an all red 4 ever?
No.
I think so.
Sean?
Is it Mellow?
Mello. Carmelo Anthony
Mello?
was wearing a pair, and he just like
Yeah.
quickly took a photo of like
Yeah.
a blurry photo of it.
Yeah, those were his
Yeah.
personal pairs.
Personal pair. But they
And
weren't
this was
exactly like
no,
the
they
Toro.
weren't. And
No.
his were like suede, I think.
Suede. Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
a
and
suede.
more
That
red.
would
I
look
think there were,
nice.
the release pair has more black, some black on it. I think his were like red and white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know why they call it the Toro 4? Mike?
Mike. Huh? What?
No, Mike.
No,
Oh,
I,
Mike.
I don't.
Oh, sorry.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
I think Sean can
Sean?
tell us.
I can't.
Teacher?
Oh,
I can't.
because of the Bulls pack, the Jordan
the
5
Toro
pack,
5s. Yes,
the Toro
yes,
5
yes.
and
Toro.
the
Yeah,
3M5.
or the Raging Bull pack.
Raging Bull pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the red pair was called the Toro.
That
That's
makes
true. Toro
sense now.
5s.
Toro. I
There
didn't
it
even
is.
think
Yeah.
about that.
The quality on
They
that one
should
was
have
good.
called it the Win Like 96 Jordan 4.
The new book on the 5 was really, really good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, those were nice.
So good.
But yeah, I've always loved red on a 4. Even the, what was it, the 11 Lab 4s? 4 Lab 11s?
Oh, the patent ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Those were like super.
When I saw those, I was like, whoa.
Again,
those are like
who likes an
space
all red
shoes.
patent leather thing?
Yeah.
But you know,
shoe.
the whole thing was patent leather, and I
Yeah,
I
it's-
really like. I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's something you
Yeah.
wear to the club.
Those were spicy.
You know,
That shit was going to crease
how you
on
pop
all
oh,
levels.
dude, and it would be easy to clean, right?
That's
patent leather.
true.
It would
True.
crease
A wet-
the
a
fuck
wet
out
wipe.
of the whole thing.
Oh
man.
yeah, yo, it would be super creased.
If you take a all patent leather shoe and you throw it in the water, it
Yeah.
just floats. 'cause
It's like a
don't
small
do that.
boat.
No.
But yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
But guys, speaking of packs, we were talking about packs
Uh-huh.
earlier. The Nike SB Concepts
Yeah.
purple lobster.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, you were saying you had the red lobster
I had
years
it.
ago.
I had the Red Lobster Nike SB a while back. I got it for a really good price, considering like resale and all that.
Yeah.
And they were really comfy, like the leather. So one thing about Nike SB, when they do like a premium iteration of a shoe, the leather is butter, like butter. So the leather was great, and because it was like well worn and a few years after its release, the leather was really well worked in. you
Okay.
know? So it was beautiful shoe, but I have an issue with packs. It's not so much an issue as like a weird first world problem type thing. Like if I have one shoe of a pack, I need to own the other shoe of the pack.
Got you.
And then I didn't want to go through the hassle of finding a blue lobster. And don't even get me started on getting a yellow lobster. So I was like, yeah, forget it. I got to get rid of the shoe. It's giving me anxiety.
Oh, really?
Out the door.
Well, I guess that's kind of proof with the whole Nigel Sylvester binge you went on. a little
Yeah, I
earlier.
started.
Right? But you went deep. Like, a lot of people wouldn't know that he had all those other shoes, right?
I read sometimes. Yeah. So Concepts is releasing this new
Purple.
pair. Purple.
Yo, purple is so nice. The purple, it looks like a suede upper across the entire thing.
I think the leather's just that good, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the funky part.
Wow.
Yeah.
I the entire shoe, it just speaks to me. I've said it on the pod before. I really like purple shoes.
Huh.
And I don't own many, but when I do see a nice purple, it's so nice. And I love how it has the rubber bands like that would be on a lobster.
Purple, not mauve. Mauve.
Yeah. No, purple.
We're
Purple.
purple. Concord.
Purple. Concord. Wow.
So yeah, to your point, like what the heck, man? So you just passed on the Concord and the mauve recently.
Who are you talking to?
Me.
I'm talking to Mike.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Concord, I understand it. I respect it. And I
Yeah.
wasn't really,
Not enough purple.
I wouldn't wear it.
Not enough.
No, not enough purple.
I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't wear it. That's 100% I would not wear it.
Okay.
Like, I have the 72 and 10s. I find myself, like, pushing myself to wear those as much as I can.
Ah, okay.
And I never do.
All right.
So, like, they're there, but I wouldn't want to disrespect something like that.
Oh.
You can just say you don't like them.
I don't like them.
Oh.
No, it's not that I don't like them. I respect what they are. I do like the colorway. They're fucking expensive.
Yeah,
And the guy at Jordan Brand in like Portland's like, oh well, all right,
Mike,
remove Mike
off
from
the
my list.
Listen, if one showed up at my door, I'd be over the moon
Oh,
happy,
yeah.
and I would wear them all the time.
Oh,
Wow.
But yeah, it's just I wouldn't wear them, and it's unfortunate. But
hey man, whatever floats your
No,
boat.
it's no,
It's your
I get
own
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just busting your balls.
But I do love the 45 on the back, and
I do.
but I've a lot of people. There's been some connoisseurs on the interwebs complaining about this shoe. Now, what do you have to say to those people, Sean, about the complaining about how high the patent leather is?
I say, look at
What
a
the
picture of them
heck?
from 1995.
Thank you.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
I'm not.
that they
That's
would
not my
complain about
opinion.
it.
It's not my opinion.
Yeah, Mike, why are you making such a big stink out of it?
But
I
no,
know you hate the Concords enough already.
I don't hate the Concords. I appreciate
The
the
guy
Concords.
Jordan Brand's like, Mike
That's right.
hates.
Mike hates
Concords. Do not send Concords.
I got married in Concourse.
Really?
Ah, nice.
See, that's nice. That's classy.
And the guy Jordan Brand's like, Chloe loves
Oh,
Concord.
Yeah. Sean has Concords.
So
Sean would like more
if
Concords.
you like purple, did you think about getting the Kith?
The
Kith,
New Balance?
Was it
Tassie
no.
Devil New Balance?
No, was it Maestros?
I didn't think about it. No.
Maestros. Oh,
The flights?
the Pippins.
Pippins. Yes.
Nike Air Maestro.
Yep.
Pippin.
Oh
Does
no. Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Not
Yeah.
It's
purple was
it's
too
big
dark?
and bulky.
too
You know,
bulky.
Actually, no.
No,
No,
I
it
don't
isn't.
own a pair, but it looks in pictures.
No.
looks
I
I
swear-
get what you're saying.
Every time Mike says a shoe's chunky or bulky, you say no, it's not. every
I
time.
no. I don't know.
Wait until you hear my list of ugliest shoes of 2018.
I'm not a fan of
coming
purple
soon.
shoes, but
None
I
of them
think
are chunky.
that shoe is at the top of my purple shoe
The Kith one?
list. Yeah,
Those are nice, yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
The material looks insane on that shoe.
quality.
We're
looks
talking
pretty
about
high.
all purple shoes? or
No,
just a
the,
shoe
the
with
Kith
purple in it.
Maestro.
I would say with majority of purple on it. I would say
What's that do for you, Mike?
Oh, I love that.
That's Concord.
It's Concord.
Yeah, I'm looking at that icy sole.
That's not even purple.
It's Concord.
It's Concord.
It's Concord. Yeah.
Concord. That's what it's
Like
called.
the grapes,
Like the grapes.
right?
That's right.
Guys, another shoe that's been making a lot of noise lately. It's not on our list of what's been flooding our feeds, but I'm going to say it anyway. The Nike Fear of God collaboration.
Oh, it's a basketball shoe.
This shoe is it's very out there, you know.
Okay.
And you've seen a lot of basketball players wearing it. I hear that it will be dropping tomorrow, which is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not a lot of basketball players. Just the sneaker champs.
enough to yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The ones that'll be like, "Yo, check this shit."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Jerry Lorenzo on Sneaker Shopping with Complex?
No, because I'm waiting to watch it while I could sit down and really enjoy the show.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be cool.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Shout out Complex.
do you want
Friend of the pod.
do you want my opinion on the Fear of God basketball?
I would
shoe?
love that.
I don't know if I want to give it. You know, yeah, it's
Until I
I
have
like
one.
it. I like it. I like it because it's really out there.
Chris likes Fear of God. There we go. Yeah, we're all
You
covered.
hear that, Jerry? Yeah. So no, I actually like it. I like the campaign behind it, and I like that when people wear it, it doesn't look as crazy on feet as you would think it does.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. The way I'm thinking about this shoe is it's the Air Mag of 2018.
Ah.
You know?
Nah.
No.
It's not an Air Mag, but what I'm saying is that it's going to be. I think a lot of people are going to want this shoe.
Ah.
I think it's going to be very sought after, very hype. The hype beasts are going to come out, right, Sean?
Sean?
You buy a couple of hype shoes, and all of a sudden you're a hype beast.
You got the stamp, my dude.
That's basically what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what we do.
It's
yeah.
true. It's
no,
true.
but the anything that's FOG, Fear of God,
Yes.
is very sought after. Yeah.
Are you coining that right now?
No. That's what they call it.
Oh, Fear of
FOG?
God.
that's how
they
they
do. Okay,
initial is.
I'm out of the loop. I've
So
been
because
on
their
Concord Haze.
previous sneakers that they have put out were from different brands,
Mhm.
like Vans, I think.
Yep,
Vans,
yep.
They're very sought after.
Very sought
Very,
after.
very
They go
hard
for
to find.
pretty
They
big money.
Even released at PacSun
Yeah.
and instant sellout.
Wow.
I'm not. I want to talk about this so bad, but you got to watch Sneaker Shopping with Complex.
Okay.
So watch it, and we'll talk about it after,
Okay.
because it'll spoil it for you.
It's always good to save conversations till after the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't
This
use
is
it
not the-
during a talk show.
This is not a spoiler podcast,
Yeah.
so we won't go there. So guys,
Yeah.
So that's what's going on in flooding our feeds. Anything else that's
flooded.
been crazy that's been coming up on anyone else's feed that you kind of want to just dip into a little bit?
Well, Mike, we need to cover some of our pickups.
Oh,
I think
yes.
we've cleansed.
Thank you
the-
for reminding me.
right?
Palette has
Okay.
been cleansed.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Okay. You want to go? I'll go. I have something.
I have something. I don't have it with me in my hand.
Is it in your home?
It is.
Okay. Why don't I start and you go get it?
I like that.
Ding ding.
Okay. Take it, Chris.
Take it away.
So in the mail, yesterday I got a package, but contrary to the usual, I didn't get any email or message to notify me that something was coming. So boom, it arrived at my house. The wifey was like, showed me a picture of the box. And I'm like, I don't know who it's for. I go, does it look like a shoe box? Is it the size of a shoe box? So she took one of my shoes, put it on the box, and clearly it was at least 2 shoe boxes. So I was like, I don't know what this is at all. No idea. Nothing popped up on my phone and my delivery apps or anything. So I waited to get home.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I opened the box and I'm like, And it's like a package of clothing. You guys
wow.
could go ahead and open those up.
You want that one? Here, Chloe, you take the pants.
There you go. They are from the new Puma times XO, which is the Weekend's brand. Puma times XO. It is more pieces from the collection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So from it, I got a nice beanie, like a toque, which I actually like a lot. I really like the Weekend's logo, so this is cool.
Oh, damn.
And
Man, they're going huge
Right.
flash.
some track pants and
Oh, very nice.
a hoodie, yeah. From the
Colors,
Puma
man.
XO collection. And, of course, they know I like sneakers, so they gave me a sneaker as well.
Nice. What do we got here?
This is a Puma
Oh, damn.
times XO the Weekend sneaker. Look, just hold it.
God, what the hell?
Pretty heavy,
There are
huh?
bricks in there.
It's a heavy shoe. So right then and there, I knew that, oh, there's something specific about this shoe that's really cool, or like that might speak to its quality, right? And
Individually wrapped.
this is what
Wow.
it is.
Oh, damn.
It is the Puma times XO
Oh my god.
terrains.
It's all
Wow.
sole.
So,
That's
Mike, I
amazing.
think you were talking about chunky something.
Oh, yeah,
this,
he was.
This
That's-
outsole is pretty chunky.
Wow.
Like, it's pretty big. So, it's all this collection is inspired by 90s streetwear, and it uses I think this shoe is from the archives, the Puma archives, from the 94 Puma bombers. Wait, sorry, 94 Puma archives with a sleeker profile.
Wow.
Yeah, and they use premium materials.
Did they ever?
Yeah. Here, I'll give you guys the second shoe
Wow.
so you guys can check it out.
Suede on this
at
is
first-
money.
The wifey was like, huh, like the no, because the leather, at first you look at the leather and you're like, it looks like really quality, but that
Yeah.
outsole looks like it's ready for work or something.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Like a work boot almost.
But I like the mixing of the two of the two.
These
the
are
two
steel toe.
features.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. No.
So
They're not.
They're not steel toe.
I like it.
Yeah, well, this looks like it'll give you another like inch of height
What
here.
the-
I when I saw the shoe, I imagined wearing a more tight fit, not so
Okay.
loosey goosey,
Okay.
not so loungy, but more of a going out clubbing type.
Hit the club.
That's
What-
it. So
To the club.
So
Thank you,
this
Puma Canada.
yeah, sorry, cut your thank you off there, but this is the
thank
sole.
you, Puma.
This
Canada.
is no. The sole is not is there a purpose for this, or is it just this is the
no. It's,
style?
I think it's a
It's a style thing?
look thing. It's
A
a
look thing,
fashion
wow.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of snow that
Um,
gets stuck
I
in
mean,
there.
I
you
don't-
could
like what,
you
what?
could have worn these
Lot of
tonight.
Stones? Yeah. Snow? Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of the more recent Puma sneakers have had like a really thick outsole,
Like
midsole, right?
aggressive,
Yeah.
you know?
Like seen it with the Rihanna Pumas and all,
Yeah.
and those were like women's only. Not that a man couldn't wear them, but you had to find the right size. But I was always like, I wonder if I could rock that. Now I will find that. So that's pretty cool.
Neat.
That's awesome, dude.
So
Yo,
shout
the
out to
Quality is really high.
Yeah, the suede on it looks
Yeah, that's true.
insane.
Leather's really nice.
Puma. Very cool.
Nice pickup.
want
I like
that.
your pickup.
That's it.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Is that it? Anyone else pick up? Claude? Nothing? Zero?
I picked something up. I really thought I was going to get it in the mail today.
Oh,
And
that's
I was
unfortunate
really
when that
hoping
happens,
to
eh?
unbox it in front of everyone,
Yeah.
but I think I'll wait.
Coming soon?
Yeah,
Probably
hopefully.
next week. Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
week.
So
Yeah.
hopefully I'll get it and I'll unbox it with you guys.
Very
Very
nice.
cool.
Very nice. All right. I made a little pickup today. I at lunchtime today, I took a little drive over to the boys over at Quality.
Mhm.
Stopped by the shop, said hi to the guys, and since it is getting to be about winter time, it is time to jack it up. We've jack it up.
Well played.
Jack it
I
up.
see.
Well played, sir.
Yes, exactly. Now, Sean, you recently just got a
Sure did.
a jacket from Quality.
I sure did.
You got the Down Parka
Down
250.
250. Yep.
My phone's ringing. Yeah, you know.
That's not my fault.
Bye, whoever's trying to FaceTime me. But I wanted to say that I stopped by Quality and I picked up a Down Parka S0300, which is the longer version of what you got. So I'll
Nice.
let you guys check it out. I'll raise it up a little bit.
Raise it. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
It's nice and
I love how it rubs against the microphone too.
It's nice and long. I love it.
It's very cool.
Very
In
cool.
the,
Nice
Fits
jacket.
very nice, and I love how it goes past your butt, so you stay nice and warm in the
Ah,
winter
yeah, yeah.
time.
That's like a warm butt.
Yep, nothing like a warm butt in the winter time.
And
Anyway.
on the warm scale, on the keep you warm scale,
I've only had it today, right? So I've only had a little bit of time to test it out, but it is filled with 300 grams of duck down inside of it.
Quack,
Quack quack. Yours is filled with 250 grams. So
Oh, wow.
well,
Hence the
there's
name 250.
You know,
Okay.
it's the short.
Did I show you my
version.
Concords? Or?
yeah.
What the heck? Man?
So go check this jacket
So
out if
aggressive.
you are getting a little cold this winter. The Down Parka 250 and the 300
Yes.
is available at quality.com. Go check it out. Use that coupon code TSP20. Shout out to the boys over at Quality.
Shout out to them.
Shout out.
Now, what the heck, man? Now, Sean, you own the short version. Mike owns the long version. I don't know if I can get one.
Why not?
I
can
mean,
totally get
like
one.
we
In a
Oh.
different color.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Different
yes.
color.
True
I want one.
that.
I called shotgun on Olive.
Fuck. Fuck, man.
Sorry, Chris. Rain jacket and a hoodie it is.
I'll buy
Two hoodies.
two fall jackets is what I'm gonna do.
Double
Yeah.
up on the jacket. It's all about layering, everyone.
Yeah.
It's all about layering. All right.
All right.
Let's move on to what we have on the board. Chris?
So recently, I've gotten a message from one of our audience members, and he was mentioning how he liked that not all my photos were of new sneakers, right? That I think it was my cool gray photo that caught his eye, and how the paint is cracking on the midsole. And he was like, I love that you will wear an old shoe and still try to make it cool, right? So you don't always have to own a new shoe or feel the need to be pushing a new shoe to the audience, right? And I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Like, first of all, thanks. Shout out. I think it was Bird Cub 76. So shout out to you, sir. And from there, I
You
was
good?
like, yeah, I get that. And there is, I feel, a need sometimes. I don't know. We do more social media stuff than the usual sneakerhead, you would think.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Bit more, right?
Yeah.
I feel that sometimes there is a need to stay up to date on purchases, like
Okay.
to make sure that what you're producing, what you're showing to the audience is current.
Current and new and shiny
Exactly.
type deal.
Exactly.
And not a lot of people go out of their way to show the, not flaws, but the scars that
Well,
you've put onto.
It's not so
certain
much
pairs.
that they don't focus on that, but more so that you feel the need to keep buying new stuff. or
Okay.
keep,
When you could kind of go back into the vault and pull out what you already have.
yeah, I think maybe. Do you feel any pressure to like stay on top of stuff? Like, I don't know, Sean. What you do is you do showcase a lot of the quote unquote new shoes that are coming out, right?
Not
To provide information, or like
not really. No. If I showcasing a shoe, it's just a shoe that I own.
okay.
I don't. Occasionally, if it's a shoe that I'm really excited about that's coming out, I'll post about it. But
But like leading up to Concord release,
Yeah,
day,
that was a big
for
one,
like
though.
a
Yeah.
week. You're like posting Concord
Yes.
information.
yes, yes,
right.
yes. That was a special thing. That was a big
But
anniversary
I mean,
thing.
you don't not do it for other releases either.
I don't really. There's
I
a
mean, like
few
when the
releases I do
Jordan
it for.
5 is about to release, I'm not saying you
Yeah.
only do
yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. For sure. There are certain ones. If it's a model that's special to me.
Yeah.
Or special to the guys in the OG Sport Group, we'll do like a week series, or I'll do a bunch of posts about it for sure. Yeah.
Do
I
you
that.
sometimes feel a bit of pressure to keep up? Let's say you know that some of the OG support group
Yeah.
guys are getting like 3 or 4 of them are getting one particular release. You're like, I was kind of on the fence, but you know what?
It has happened occasionally where I'll get swept up in their hype, but honestly, it doesn't happen too often. Doesn't happen. No, but honestly, it doesn't happen too often where I'm swept up. I usually just buy what I like, and that's pretty much it.
And that's what you're really known for.
I don't feel any pressure to make sure that my feed is up to date. I post, Michael Jordan stories. I'll post my own old stories. I'll post,
Okay.
And sometimes I post on foot pics, but the shoes look new, but I've worn them a few times and I've had them for 14 years or something. So, it's like
You can't tell me that's new.
Gotcha.
So I don't have a lot of really, really beat pairs, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little bit not of that mindset where I have to feel like I have to keep up.
Okay. But Chloe, you spend a bit of time on social media, and do you feel like, when a new shoe is about to release, how do you decide what to post?
I go with how I feel. Sometimes, example, they're coming out with the frozen yellow,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, shit, I have that shit in my room, so fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it before it comes out.
Good call.
Yeah, flex a bit.
Okay.
Depends.
I had him first type deal.
Yeah, I'm a little bitch like that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing with the Ultra Boost OGs. They were coming out, and I just felt like, yeah.
But for
Got that
that
shit.
shoe, you didn't feel like, so on your social media, you felt not the need, but you wanted to post your picture of your shoe, but you didn't feel like you needed to buy a new pair.
Oh no, not at all, not at all.
Okay.
It crossed my mind, but then I'm like, no, it's really not necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It got to a point for myself when I was purchasing a lot of 3 Stripes, a lot of Adidas.
yeah.
It got to one point where I started to think, wow, I really need to step up my Nike game. I need to start purchasing more newer release Nikes so I could just, keep up and not buy just one brand, right? I found I had an issue with that. I don't know.
But why? Like, if you're on a train where you're just like you're really all about the 3 Stripes for a while.
Yeah.
Who cares? Why?
Yeah.
Why do you feel what pressure is there? Who's putting pressure on you?
Because I find that I personally, it's not something I was really into, Adidas, and it kind of caught me off guard. It kind of grabbed me and sucked me right in,
These guys sucked you in.
Tractor beam,
Yeah.
Well,
sucked me right in.
So I will gauge what the people that follow me would
Like to see?
prefer to see as well.
Okay.
So I know to a certain extent how successful a picture would be,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I don't know.
But that's
how does
you.
an on-foot shot do versus it on in-box shot,
Gotcha.
all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I pay attention to,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on what I'm gonna post, I will kind of schedule stuff
Mhm.
in a way.
Gotcha.
To make sure that people stay engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Right.
could attribute a lot of that to you knowing your audience. You know exactly, and a lot of people don't know that. They can't really focus in on what their audience wants and give them exactly what they want,
Yeah.
right? So it's cool that you could see that and really take advantage of it.
Well, I was relating it to, you know how a lot of shoes are releasing these days?
Oh,
Really?
Have you noticed that?
Have you seen them?
Funny
all?
you should say.
Yeah. So because of that, I think maybe some people, some new sneakerheads or some people just getting into the game might feel pressure in terms of keeping up with what is current and what's cool, and what if I don't get it, then I'm not in the zone. Like it's tough to decide what shoes to get if you're just starting out,
Yeah.
and what shoes to leave aside or pass on or think about picking up much later down the line for someone that's just getting into the game. Or even like, dude, for us seasoned sneakerheads,
I like
sometimes
that.
it's tough to
Seasoned.
decide, no?
Yeah.
Like, Sean, you got the Concords recently, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do about Mocha 3s?
I'm not getting the Mochas. I have
Yeah.
the 2001 pair, and they're still unwearable, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
Not for long.
No, probably not for long. You're right. But my heel tab's cracked, but it's not really one that I need. I don't
Okay.
find.
Was there like a period of time this year that there was like boom, boom, release after release, and you're like, yo, what are you guys doing to me?
Yeah, stop.
Probably. I think there was like boom, boom, like four Tinkers in a row that I
Oh,
what the
I
heck?
couldn't stop buying Tinkers for a while.
Yeah.
No. But I'm sure there. I can't remember offhand, but I'm sure there was a period where it's like every weekend there was something I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happens. That's frequent every year. There's a period. It's like, holy shit, I gotta. But it's because of stuff that I want. It's not because I'm like, oh, I should get this because it's the newest thing and it'll look good on my feed.
Well,
So-
that's also a type of pressure where like you're like, if I don't get it, I'm gonna miss out.
Yeah, that's
right?
the miss out factor for
the
me.
fear
Yeah,
of missing out.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I've
it's
missed
crazy.
out before.
My last couple of posts have been older shoes of what's coming out.
That's
Exactly.
yeah.
So you're determining your feed according to what's releasing.
And you have the flex of I had it first.
But it's also like because people are now tuned in to looking for that shoe,
Yep.
you're gonna post that.
So they could judge before and see if they really want to get it. I
So
guess.
what's happening? So what you're doing and what I'm doing is feeding to the pressure of
Yeah.
the people that are, they're new to the game and they're like, yo, what shoe should I get? This new release? Should I get that new release? And
Yeah.
then boom, 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 our pictures show up, and they're like, dang it, I think I should. You
I
know?
think I do need that shoe.
Yeah.
Sean, could you see? Do you think there's an audience member that you have on Instagram that has never seen you post a Concord, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, you finally post that Concord? He's like, "Oh damn, now he's got them."
There's
There's got to be
no
someone.
way I
There's
would
got
have
to
been
be
able
someone.
to catch it because I see the OG support group.
Yeah.
And then I see your feed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I get confused on who posted
Yeah,
what
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh man, like last week I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you already got like 5 pairs or every
Yeah,
single
yeah,
release
yeah,
of
yeah.
the Concords.
No, we did a whole Concord celebration thing, like every day for last week, but leading up to the release. But
But
you
never posted one before, right?
No.
Before all this.
I
own.
posted the cautionary tale of when I
Oh, you got
accidentally
scammed?
bought a fake one on eBay. My first ever eBay purchase of sneakers was a fake Concord in 2002. So that I have posted technically a Concord.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just it was a fake where I got scammed.
Yeah, but it was only
But-
17
and I've
years
told
ago.
and I've told the story about how every release of the Concords leading from 95, 2000, 2011, and then this is my first one.
Gotcha.
So I've told that story before. But yeah, it was the first time I've had a Concord, like a legit Concord on my feed, but I think people had already known the story because I told it on my page and also on the OG support group page. So I don't think it was a surprise, but it was definitely, I got a lot of people, a lot of love, I have to say, a lot of love from
Very
people
cool.
saying they were
That's
very
awesome,
excited for
dude.
me, and yeah, it was a long time coming, and they were excited for me.
Hell yeah.
I have to say that when I saw your cruise everyone posting about
Yeah,
Concords,
yeah.
I told Chloe in the car that I didn't have any intention of getting a Concord. But if ever there was a moment where there was a bit of weakness on my part,
I want to be
it
a part
was
of that team.
following one of your posts. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they-
not even the receiving. All the things, all
Oh,
the pictures
the
leading
story
up to it.
yeah.
Yeah, the different.
Yeah, we really went
gears
in.
and-
We went
yeah,
in deep.
yeah, yeah.
We went in deep.
You
Yeah,
were
yeah.
building-
and then Mike
building the
wearing
hype.
them.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and then-
So,
and,
so
Craig Sager showing them for the first time
Yeah,
in '95 playoffs, and yeah.
See, for me,
got
I was like,
goosebumps.
yo, I might no. So I stayed strong.
Are you sure? Because
But-
I know a guy. Who could get.
I'm thinking, so if I can maybe close out this segment by
Yeah.
telling a small story
Yeah,
of
dude.
how when I was younger and I was out and about,
Oot and a boot.
thinking about
You get around.
the lovely ladies in the world and seeing how maybe I can maybe go out with some of them and so I used to think that, hey man, I need my hair to be on point. Like I was like hanging out with this girl and she was like lukewarm on me. I was like, you know what? I should get a haircut. Make it all clean and nice and maybe that'll
Fresh.
convince her. And that used to give me a lot of anxiety because I would realize that even after the haircut, nothing would happen. Right? And it's not until I realized that it's not the small adjustments or the thinking that you got something all fresh and new that's gonna change the ideal of the whole people around you. It's just whether this fits or not.
Mm-hmm.
So if the other
Gotcha.
person doesn't fit with you, you shouldn't even take it on.
Mm-hmm.
So if ever, well, I'm going to tie it in with sneakers, watch this. If ever you're out there and you look at social media in its whole and you're like, wow, was never into this brand, but all of a sudden all these cool shots, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Yo, maybe something fresh and new will make me feel better about myself, make me feel cooler, make me feel more of the times.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that little piece of freshness, newness that might convince you. You got to find what fits with you
Mm-hmm.
to make your mark and to feel good about what you're wearing. Because in the end, it's not everyone's looking at you all the time, judging you and seeing if you're cool enough or not.
That's true.
It's just whether you feel good about what you're wearing that makes you feel cool or not.
Well said, Chris.
Thank you, sir.
Very
I
nice.
like that.
Very nice.
I
Tis
like
the
that.
season
Yeah.
of reflection.
Yeah, there you go.
Write that down, everyone.
Mhm.
Write that down.
Write it all
No,
down.
that was right. It's
Then
all
give me
very true.
transcript. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. That's a good end to that segment.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Going out on a high note. I like that. Guys, we're getting near the end of the podcast, but
Maybe you can read what's next on the
I can't see.
What do you
it,
call
just,
it?
it says
the rundown.
the rundown. It says cringe.
Cringe.
Oh no.
So I thought of a little game for you guys.
Oh, okay.
I like games.
Right. And
like
we're gonna
games.
call it cringe.
Cringe.
I'm going to present you guys with different scenarios,
Chloe got lobsters.
and you let me know which is the cringiest
Oh,
of
okay.
these scenarios.
I like
Okay.
that.
Right. So we'll just go for the cringiest ones. So as I present these scenarios, you could just start ranking them right away.
Okay.
All right. So first cringe scenario that you might encounter: taking your shoes off by stepping on the heel.
Oh,
Faux pas.
cringe.
Cringe. Okay.
Yeah.
Super cringe.
Now let's
Oh,
compare. Let's compare to this next one: holding the door for
Mhm.
someone
Mm-hmm.
with your foot.
Hmm.
Which one is cringier?
I could do 'em both like a ninja, so I'm good both ways.
You're good both ways.
Yeah.
Stepping on
I-
the heel is cringier.
I don't
Yeah.
step
Stepping
on,
on
the
the heel?
heel.
Stepping on the
Okay,
heel.
I put my heel on the arc of the inside of the other foot. So I'm not actually
Do
stepping,
that.
but I do
I
that.
got you. Oh,
So
okay,
you'd
I
have
got
to
you.
look on YouTube to
You
see
got a
what my,
built-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
and
But
then
yeah.
and then I do that. So I'm not technically stepping on it. I'm just putting my arc
Putting
Yeah.
force
arch
together
on the back
Okay.
of the heel,
and then lifting.
yeah. And
But
then
in-
when it comes to doors,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't bend my toes. I go full foot right on the door, like
Nice.
a front foot
No, I don't- I don't-
stomp.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Type thing.
Okay.
Well, a
got
gentleman holds the door with their hand.
Or I'll
I-
go backwards and I'll hold it like
Your butt?
When you're
Okay.
but
Yeah.
no flat foot, but just like bending
Oh yeah,
your
yeah.
knee.
Bend your
type
knee
thing.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like lay back style.
Yes.
Well, for the purposes of this game, take
Sorry,
your
guys.
shoes
Sorry,
off with your
sorry,
heel,
sorry.
stepping on the heel.
So stepping on a
Stepping
heel
on
would be
heels,
worse.
stepping on the
yeah,
heel.
yes,
Cringy.
yes.
Next scenario: wearing blue denim
Oh.
Denim
on a white shoe over a white
Ooh.
shoe.
So is this like a tournament? Like is this like a? Are we?
Yes, which
so
is cringier?
between? No. So we've knocked off the door.
You've knocked off the door, so it's between stepping on the heel and wearing blue denim over white.
Ooh. I think stepping on the heel,
Stepping on heels,
Yeah.
staying strong.
staying strong.
Stepping on heels.
Stepping on
Yeah.
heel.
I don't know. That gene thing is bad.
It's
pretty
bad.
Really?
It's bad, but
Yeah.
It's bad, and it's hard to recover from that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you could change your pants or your shoes, but you can't once you destroy the heel of the shoe.
It's
destroyed.
gone. It's
Okay.
gone.
All right.
That's my call.
Heel.
Let's keep both there in play, and we'll
Okay,
see what's
okay.
this
That
next
was-
scenario.
oh,
This
damn.
next scenario, walking with a coffee and bloop, a drop of coffee just boom lands on the shoe.
Yes, that's bad for me.
One of the
It's-
many reasons I don't drink coffee.
It's bad for I don't drink coffee either. I was actually in our school. We have this happened not this past fall, the fall before. I was wearing for the first time. I actually wore them to school. Air Jordan 31 low in the white. So the upper is all Flyknit.
Oh no.
White Flyknit.
You mean
And
super absorbent
my
Flyknit?
class was my class was running the cafe, which we sell
Oh, no.
coffee at break time for other students. And I was carrying the coffee, and I didn't even realize a whole blob of it spilled right on the toe of my white Flyknit, and I couldn't get it out
Might as
because you
well
can't
be a
scrub it
Scott
anyway.
towel.
So that for me is worse than the
heel.
Yeah, the heel. yeah.
Okay.
If it's leather, you can wash it off, but
Yeah.
the Flyknit
If it's suede,
bad or suede.
What did you do
Oof.
after?
Yeah.
You poured coffee on both the shoes, right?
Yeah, no,
It's on
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Well, we got to
I'd
eat on
imagine.
this.
I should have.
Yeah.
Mocha 31s.
Yeah, Mocha 31. There you go.
Still
There
going
you go.
heel.
All right. Let's keep them all there and play. Next scenario, getting mud or slush on a suede shoe. Now, we can all relate to a certain extent because it's that type of weather.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Damn.
No, jean stain still kills it.
Jean stains.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, jean stains are bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think yeah. I don't know if I own any suede shoes. Do I?
If you have Toro 5s.
Jean
I don't have
suck.
Toro 5s. No.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
We'll
I don't
keep
know.
going.
Yeah, keep going. Keep
I think
moving.
you guys are
yeah,
all
we're
like-
stumped. We're stumped on that one.
This last one might win because I hate this one.
Okay.
Right? Pushing a cart at the grocery store.
I'm already in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get that burn.
You get the wheel just nicks your
Oh,
just hits your
yeah.
hand.
And it's a burn sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Those wheels are
it
made
just
out of
eats
like
off a
flint.
piece.
The wheels are dirty.
Yeah.
That's a winner. That's a
Yeah,
winner.
that's the winner.
That's,
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
a
that's
bad
the
one.
winner.
That's
Yeah,
a bad
That's
one.
a bad one.
I've
Yeah.
raised
Bad
my
one,
voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
The grocery store cart wins again.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
That's really bad.
Great game because it makes you feel good at the end.
Yeah.
You had this really nice, reflective message, and then we go into what's the worst you could
Yeah,
possibly
what's the
feel about
worst you do?
sneakers.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh
That's
wait,
good.
I got another cringe scenario.
Sure.
Sorry. This
Yeah.
came to mind. Putting your Nike Air Max sneakers next to a fire to dry them,
There's the winner.
There's the
Cringe.
winner.
There's
That's the winner.
Yep.
and then have them give a Viking funeral for
Oh,
them.
man.
That's
They
how
deserved
That's
it.
how you finish it on a good note.
They deserved it.
That's the only way to go out for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You haven't replaced those yet.
95s? No.
No, there
haven't.
you go.
Soon.
Yeah, dude.
That was bad.
That was a bad one. I would love to get the OG 95s. Like the
Oh,
neon.
the
95s.
neon.
Neons, yeah.
It will happen.
Thank you.
They'll come back.
I like that positive
will happen.
energy.
Definitely.
Thanks, dude.
I hear there's a patent leather one coming out. It's all red and it's called the Wind like 95.
All
It's
right,
got
guys.
Mike written all over it. Sorry, Mike.
Let's wrap up this podcast. We've gone too far. We've gone too long already. But before we go, let's give some shout outs. Chris, you want to start the shout outs today?
Shout out to Puma Canada hooking me up with that dope gear.
Sean?
Shout out to Jordan Brand for this wonderful gift of the Concords. And can I just shout out to my guys, Brian, Corey, Nick, Drew, Dre, and Seth of the OG support group. Those are my guys there. So shout out to those you guys. Yeah,
Shout out to the OG
congratulations on
support
all your
group.
Concords.
Yeah. Whew.
Shout out.
What a crazy story, and I'm really glad you got to tell it here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, so now we have it on video. You could like put that away in your
You can
memoirs.
add that to next year's Concord.
That's right. To the black and reds.
There you go. Hey, remember this? Remember me?
Just
Yeah.
fill in black and red dub in black and red for the Concord one.
There you go. Also want to give a big shout out to the guys over at Quality. Don't forget TSP20. Use that coupon code. Get 20% off your order. You have to sign up and get an account, but when you do, you will get 20% off your order, of course, and it works on sale items. So go check it out. A lot of stuff going to be on sale. Boxing Day is coming up, everyone. You never know what's going to go down. Go check it out. Quality.com, on Instagram at Quality. Boys, it's your turn. Where can people find you on Instagram, Chris?
What was that, man?
Guys, I told you I'm going a different direction today.
Yeah. You can find me at Christopher.chu.
And Mr. Scott Collard.
At Scholar23 and at OG Support Group.
Shout out to the OG Support Group boys. Chloe, where can people find you?
At Clarel.
You can get myself at On Air with Mike D. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the podcast. Don't forget to get us on Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio app. Go check it out. Download it. It's free. You're going to enjoy it. Go check it out. We'll be back next week with a new episode of this podcast. Until then, have a great day. Have a great night. Keep them nice. Peace.
Peace.